Logos Hope is about to set sail towards Africa. As the deck crew reports to stations, they begin the hard work of loading everything on board. At the same time, motormen disconnect the water lines, bunker oil and fuel.
Good job!
Both marine departments focused on making sure the ship is ready to leave on time for this 2-week Atlantic crossing. Inside the heart of the ship, motormen get the machines ready to carry the ship at a predicted average speed of 11.5 knots. When everything is set and the conditions are right to begin pulling away from the pier, those present on the bridge start navigational commands. It is important to steer clear of the quayside and other obstacles.
Now we'll have a good 40 meters as we go off the other.
Okay, I soon start turning the bow. We're almost getting clear of the midship. Midships.
Ferry coming astern now.
This was the vessel's second time crossing the ocean, and it turned out just as calm and relaxing as the first one was, almost 1 year before. There were, of course, a few good swells, but everybody agreed it was worth finally sighting dolphins. Drills are an imperative part of every voyage, especially for this one, because no land would be sighted for the first 10 days.
Kerstin Hagedorn. Okay. Emma Holden.
The crew and staff practice their response in the event of an unlikely emergency at sea. Since fire is a ship's worst enemy, simulations help keep the control team and attack team ready for anything.
So in one whole day, they make around 700 to 800 paper bags. And
This voyage was also the perfect time to learn about some aspects of life on a new continent, to which many crew members had never been before. Training about culture helped prepare the crew for reality they would experience. Included in that were sessions about people living with or affected by HIV and AIDS. Nonetheless, the voyage reserved some surprises.
On average, we use about 60 tons of fresh water a day, and on a voyage we can produce just a bit more than that with our 2 reverse osmosis plants in the engine room. A few days into the Atlantic voyage, one of our water makers broke down, so we could only produce half the amount of water. That meant we had to cut down drastically the amount of water we use. Shortly after that, the second one also broke down, so we couldn't produce any fresh water anymore. That meant we had to save the water we had in the tanks to reach Cape Verde, where we could bunker again.
Tight restrictions on laundry and showers helped ensure that there would be enough water for everyone. And finally, after 13 days in the Atlantic Ocean, the crew of Logos Hope arrived safely on a new continent, excited for new opportunities to show God's love with others.